Hey guys, Geek24 here. Yeah, sorry if it seems a bit weird that I'm posting another video 2 weeks after my last one. The only reason why you guys might not have noticed that I actually did upload a couple things, but those are for school, so they're currently unlisted because I don't like people seeing my school stuff being don't like having my school stuff being public. The reason why I decided to make another video, which is kind of like like a slight rant video, is due to the fact that you guys might remember that I made a couple of videos which are unlisted but are still visible to my playlist, to my aviation rant playlist on my channel, where I made a couple of videos about this YouTube channel called Air Disaster Channel, who was known as Aviation Accident Clips in 2018 and was known as Aviation World / Land in 2017. Prior to their termination, they created a backup channel called originally it was called Air Disaster Channel 2, like the full name of the main channel spelled out with the number 2. Then they changed it to ADC2, which is ADC is the abbreviation of Air Disaster Channel. And then the owner decided to change it to Aircrashchannel, like a few months ago, which is very strange due to the fact that if you said in your because they said in their second to last community post on their former main channel, which was terminated, um um 3 months ago and 10 days, 3 months and 10 days prior, because their main channel was terminated 3 months and 10 days ago, on April 6th. They were no they basically like they come but they got the three community guidelines, they got the three copyright strikes on March 30th. So on that day they complained about how that they were sick and tired of YouTube like taking down their channels, and basically in essence they were basically like, and they told people to subscribe to Plain Boom. I might mention him in this video because there's one thing about him that I'm starting to my brain's like, what is over the last few weeks, like couple weeks, is like, what is like why what like why are you doing this kind of mentality. Because Air Disaster Channels told their subscribers to oh, subscribe to Plain Boom as a replacement, which it wasn't like, but I noticed that it wasn't much of a growth. But I noticed that Air Disaster Channel's backup channel, Aircrashchannel, you know the backup channel kept losing subscribers. It started losing subscribers like towards the end of January to the start of February, because the thing is that channel has nothing uploaded. The second channel has nothing uploaded onto it. There's zero videos whatsoever. I think one of their videos was deleted. I think they probably had a video that was up on their channel, but they privated or deleted it. Nobody knows. They might have privated it and they were planning to put something up, but they never did. Um, for the last few, recently the channel went from was recently the backup channel was sitting at 116 subscribers, and then earlier this afternoon, the backup channel of Air Disaster Channel's backup channel, Aircrash Channel, gained one subscriber, which makes no sense. Like, who in their right mind would who in their right mind would subscribe to a backup channel that has nothing on it? There's nothing on it. Who would subscribe? Nobody would subscribe. That's just stupid. And you know, I'm in I have every right to speculate, but recently I've been speculating is that Air Disaster Channel, the person who ran Air Disaster Channel, had a lot of money left over prior to their termination. Like, how much they were making a lot of money. They were gaining a lot of money. They were getting a lot. They basically were making a lot of revenue monthly. So if you convert U.S. dollars to Australian dollars, it's a lot of money. So I've been speculating is that Air Disaster Channel spent a tiny bit of money just to buy one subscriber, because they are still the owner of that backup channel, and they could obviously see that their backup channel is losing a lot of subscribers because there's nothing on it, and because they basically rage quit YouTube, that they decided to buy a subscriber just to keep it afloat, when that's pointless. But if if that plus one subscriber is actually a real person, they need to unsubscribe, because what's the point of subscribing to a channel that has nothing on it, you know? And this is a person who, from what I've gathered from the aviation channel, after that drama that happened in March, I mean, there, you guys can, those videos are about that drama are still public right now. Um, but the aviation channel has told me on, I told them how air disaster channel got terminated. He on Discord, he was actually overjoyed because he actually didn't like what they were doing as well. And he found them to be a jerk, and I agree with the aviation channel because of my past experience with him trying to refute a season, a confusion between seasons outside of the United seasons in the United States with seasons with the show Air Disasters, seasons being different than the rest of the world because of rights distribution. So I had that little spat with them, which caused me to be like, to just, like, this person should not be on YouTube. And I don't know when they got terminated in last year, and then they came back sometime like in the towards the end of summer to like the start of um last year. Actually, it was sorry, it was actually my bad. I forgot. It was November. It was early November of last year when their channel came when they decided to come back to YouTube. So I mean, seriously, anybody who subscribes to Air Crash channel, just don't subscribe, because there's no point in supporting this channel that has nothing on it. And to like because like I checked, where if I recall correctly, only like 5 people commented asking, oh, what happened to your channel? Only 5 people cared. And and plus that plus that number of subscribers on that backup channel did not match up with their main with how many subscribers they had on their main channel, which proves my theory that they were buying subs on that main channel hands on their on their main channel prior to termination. No, I know I might get some hate, for bashing Plain Boom for this, but I mean, I've spoken to Plain Boom prior, like, this is like, I've spoken to Plain Boom more than once. They are a nice person. I have no issues with them, like, on a personal level. Excuse me. But the problem that I have is what the only issue that I have with them, that isn't like, like, oh, I had some drop beef with them or what have you. It's just the only I just started noticing is what they are uploading to their channel is just what they're doing on their channel right now is something that I just don't think is that I think is just a horrible idea, and it actually is, because what they're doing currently has actually affected their revenue based on what Social Blade says, has affected their views drastically and the amount of subscribers that they have gained. And what Plain Boom is doing is he is he is privating some of his videos. I think like no, I think he had to remove 2 of them. I think he had to remove 2 of them because of copyright, which is the first thing I've ever heard of in my life, is a copyright holder telling somebody to remove videos but not giving them 2 strikes on their channel, not giving them a copyright strike on their channel, that's just abnormal at the time, in general. So that affected their views. So one set of views, it costed them like 130,000. The second time they had to remove something was costing them 17,000, and then like I think a couple days ago or so, they lost about 69,000 views. So I did the math; it was about a total of like 216,000 views that they have lost total, and their subscriber count has never. It's just been like around like that 200 to 300 range is how many they get, each week. And the reason why Plain Boom's numbers are dropping drastically, are basically decreasing at a rapid pace, is due to the fact that he announced this idea he announced this thing that he was doing, where he will take some of the clips that he's uploaded, even though it's against copyright rules. It's confusing with Air Disasters, and every single clip from seasons 1 and 2, and then re-uploading them in HD quality. Are you kidding me? This is the problem that I have with Plain Boom right about now, is what this is why I hate what Plain Boom is doing to their channel, because they posted every single crash animation from season 21, season 16 in the United States. Then they posted full comp. Then they updated their comp. This is around the time that they were updating their compilations for seasons 1 through 21. So that was very strange that they just did something very extensive, and then it's just crazy that they decided to make some clips in HD, but they decided not to take any form of a break whatsoever. Like, take a break, because this is just not a good. It's just not good. And like, the amount of people, and the amount of people who actually praise them for, for what they're doing are such idiots, in my opinion, due to the fact that some of these clips can be found, like, because people want to, because Plain Boom is putting these clips in HD. These clips can be found. These crash animations can be found in high definition on Amazon Prime Video, due to the fact that I actually own a couple of those clips that they re-uploaded in HD. I actually own season 13, like season 13, which is season 19. It's season 19 everywhere else around the world, but season 13 in the States. I own that season. It's in HD. What's the point? I just find it dumb. I have no hate for this person. It's just they just need to just wait for season 22, which will be season 17. Sorry about that. That was my mom wanted me to, you know, let me know that she was leaving to go somewhere. So yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, Plain Boom, with Amazon, like trying to like re-upload some clips in HD is pointless because Amazon Prime Video has them in HD, which you can purchase for under $20. Sorry, I ran up my stairs. It's just, Plain Boom needs to be smart because they have decreased in revenue by a lot. Their views have suffered by a lot. People aren't interested because they only got 100 subscribers. They always get 100 subscribers. Like, over the last couple of days, and like multiple times now, I've seen Plain Boom not get any views for a specific week. And that's actually the one positive thing about Plain Boom compared to Air Disaster Channel, is that Plain Boom literally has gaps in their view count. Unlike Air Disaster Channel, who got views every single day of the week, which made no freaking sense. And that's when I speculated that they were buying views. This isn't any hate in any way, shape, or form to Plain Boom. This was mostly me focusing on Air Disaster Channel's backup channel. But I had to sprinkle some Plain Boom plain problems I have with Plain Boom due to the fact that they're very similar. But this is just a video warning people to not subscribe to Aircrashchannel because they're pointless, and basically they're just a piece. It's just trash. There's no point subscribing to a channel that has nothing on it, that hasn't had nothing on it for half a year at this point. YouTube, for the love of God, remove this backup channel due to even though the owner of Air Disaster Channel wasn't using it, it was still at the time considered ban evasion. Like, what the fuck? And I'm surprised you guys let this idiot back onto your platform 3 times after you guys had to terminate them 2 times prior to their third channel getting terminated. I'm mind boggled. I mean, really, YouTube, do you realize that I literally had to contact the Smithsonian channel in order to get them terminated? Yeah, I did do something because I did report their channel to the company that's currently airing those clips that they stole on U.S. televisions because you guys weren't doing your job. I reported their crap as spam. I reported on their main channel. I reported their backup channel as spam and put in the description that backup channel is basically considered ban evasion. For the love of God, YouTube, just delete it so that they can fade from your platform completely because because this person just didn't seem to know when to when to call it quits. Terminated twice, and you guys let them back onto the platform again in November last year. I'm just mind boggled. You guys are such idiots. You guys need to just wake the hell up and remove this backup channel because it's not needed onto your platform at all. Sorry guys for the angry rant. I just needed to get that off my chest because it's just ridiculous at this point that this backup channel's been around for half a year and YouTube hasn't removed it even though there's nothing on it. So yeah. If you guys like this video, if you guys enjoyed this video, please, please like and comment on it, subscribe if you want to. I don't upload as often as I would like due to the fact that I'm busy with college, because because I'm busy with college, and that's due to my classes. That's due to my school year. That's due to the semesters of my college being 9 weeks long. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.